Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Andrew Rants, a video series where I stand upon my metaphorical soapbox pedestal of the world and I complain and I bitch and I rant and I yell and holler and everything else. Although today I guess I'm doing more of a preemptive strike because this doesn't really piss me off, but I've been asked to rant about it because it upsets somebody else. So, as many of you know, I guess Harry Potter is popular-ish, and somebody out there has requested that I rant about the Harry Potter reboot. To which I've constantly asked, what reboot? And the answer is, there is no reboot. Apparently, an off-color comment made by Daniel Radcliffe during an interview where he stated that he wouldn't be Harry Potter forever, that they'll eventually reboot the series, and he hinted that a reboot was going to happen at some point. To which I can safely say, at some point the sun will rise. At some point the moon will come out. At some point Halley's Comet may collide with the moon. All hypothetical scenarios, I assure you. However, this got fans, I guess, in a bit of an uproar because Harry Potter is beloved by many people. I'm not a big fan of Harry Potter. I'm not going to hide my distaste for it. Look, I couldn't follow that thing with a map, a guide, a how-to book. Hell, J.K. Rowling herself could have been sitting right next to me explaining it, and I still would have been lost. When I think wizard, I think of old guy or middle-aged person with massive magical powers, that can level an entire field in 30 seconds, reduce a mountain to rubble in mere moments. I don't think an angsty teenager that has family issues, can't confess his love to his friend's sister, and is dealing with a love triangle at some point with him, his friend, and the one girl. Oh, and he's got a lightning bolt forehead birthmark. Yeah, I don't think wizard when I think that. Now, I've seen the movies, however, I think it's too many, to be honest with you. Hell, I can even go a little further than that. They could have did that entire movie in that entire series, 4 or 5 movies. Even better, they could have just Lord of the Rings that bitch. And just done it in 3 movies. Hell, maybe 4 or 5 at best, like I said. But not 8. I think it's about 8 movies long, and it was too long for my taste. Now, could a reboot be a good thing in this case? No. But then again, no reboot's good. In all honesty, this is one of those that it has fans. Let the fans be at this point. Look, they got enough to deal with on their own. They have their own little matches about Quidditch. Which wand is better? Did Dumbledore get it on with somebody from Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them? Who cares? I'm not a fan of Harry Potter. If they reboot Harry Potter, they reboot Harry Potter. I'm not going to argue about it. I'm not going to stand here and say it's a good thing or a bad thing if I have no dog in the fight. However, like I said, this one was requested, and honestly, I can't rant about something that doesn't exist. There is no reboot, and I've scoured the internet to find any information on a reboot, and I have yet to find anything. So consider this rant video a plea to my viewers. If you know anything about a Harry Potter reboot, please let me know. If I have information on it, then maybe I'll do a decent rant on it. This is sort of a half-assed rant video, but honestly, there's nothing to rant about. There's no reboot. There's nothing. There's a lot of air there. There's nothing there. There's no Harry Potter reboot. Eventually everything's going to get rebooted at this point. Let's just start a video series, reboots, remakes, and retcons, and just go to town on that. But I wouldn't even know how to do it, how I'd want to do it, or even what to say during it. And honestly, I eventually get tired of talking about reboots, because they're always going to happen. Why they're doing it now is simple, they're lazy. But, in all honesty, I can't keep complaining about something that, honestly, I have no information about. I found the article, I read the interview. Hell, it was an interesting interview, I won't lie, but still, if the creator of the series wants nothing to do with that character right now, and the person that played the character for years makes a comment that he won't always be that character, that should be something to say that doesn't mean there's a reboot coming. I have yet to find anything, and I can't give this thing a proper rant video without any information. This is honestly the best I can do. As far to my knowledge that I know of, and everything that I have found scouring the internet, there is no reboot in the make. Nothing. Nada. Zip. I'm sorry, but it's true. But if somebody out there finds some information or knows something that I'm obviously missing, I guess, please let me know and I'll do a better reboot video on this. I'll do a better rant. I'll reboot my rant video on this. That's a good one. But anyway, let me know in the comments section below. I mean, would you be open for a Harry Potter reboot, or is it fine just the way it stands? Honestly, as far as I'm concerned, it could go either way. I mean, I've seen the movies. So long as I'm doing something else, I can't just straight up watch those things. They're boring. I'm sorry, I'm not a big Harry Potter fan. I never really was. Ask my mom. I was never a fan of Harry Potter. But anyway, until next time, I'm Andrew Rhodes, and this has been a very piss-poor Andrew Rants. I apologize for this.